Oh, this is a tremendous promotion. When we were able to put this fight together with Mr. Honda, when I was talking to him, and we were talking to HBO about what can we do for Chocolatito's next fight on HBO. It had to be something special because I was pushing Peter and HBO for Roman to get his own main event, to headline his own show, and to do that, it needed to be a special event, and for Roman now to move up to his 4th division, challenging Caudras, who's an undefeated champion. I mean, that's a tremendous fight. You know, two WBC champions fighting against each other. That's what the fans respond to. Those are the type shows that make it a fun promotion. You saw Carlos Caudras' personality here at the press conference, drinking chocolate milk, and Chocolatito, what can you say about him? He's just he's considered the best pound-for-pound fighter in the sport. He's just such a high level of skill every time he gets in the ring, and we're excited for that fight. That's another fight. It's 2 undefeated champions. You know, Kell Brook's considered the best welterweight in the world. Triple G's considered the best middleweight in the world. And we went down the list. We were trying to make the fights for Gennady in middleweight, and I was talking to Frank Warren about doing a fight with Billy Joe Saunders, unifying all the titles. That didn't go very far. I think Saunders wants to make a couple defenses before he fights against Gennady. Then Eddie Hearn called and said, you know, we can do a fight with Eubank, when he heard that we were trying to go to the UK, and Eubank would be a great fight. And you know, I don't know all the details. I know Eddie started out very positive in saying, you know, we can make the fight. They want the fight. You know, they talked about it on TV after his last win. But as it got further and further along, he was running into more problems. He couldn't deliver it, and that's when he called Kell Brook. And Kell Brook said, within 2 hours, he said he'll take the fight, and we signed the contract. Same exact contract that he offered to Eubank. He got Kell Brook to sign in 2 days. So, you know, we have to give him a lot of credit for that, Kell Brook.
You make the criticism that some fans, not all fans, quite giving Triple G for fighting.
Well, you know, like I said, you can't please all the people all the time. I don't know, you know, Gennady is such an exciting fighter in the ring. He takes chances. He actually goes for knockouts. He's not in a boring fight. He's not in a controversial 12-round decision. He's not dancing around the ring. He's going for the knockout because he wants to provide excitement for the fans. He's knocked out guys who've never been knocked out in their entire career. And so when you fight, look, Kell Brook is not an easy fight. I'll tell that. I told that to Eddie. I mean, Eddie Hearn knows that. Kell Brook's not afraid to get in the ring with Gennady. He doesn't know how to lose. He's 36-0. Gennady's 35-0. One of those fighters has to lose. And the fans have responded to it. The UK fans understand the challenges that Eddie has had trying to make fights for Kell Brook in the welterweight division. So by him fighting Gennady, it actually solves both problems, or the problems for both fighters. Well, this is a mega event, and so it's the biggest event, I think, for both fighters' careers.
What do you think of Canelo versus Liam Smith?
Well, I think, you know, look, Canelo's moving down to 154 for this fight. I think Liam Smith is a tough fight as well. You know, you can't, at this stage where all these guys are at with Canelo and Triple G and Chocolatito and Kell Brook and Caudras, if there's one slip-up, if you have one bad night, you know, you could lose your world title. You could lose your undefeated record. So that's not an easy fight. You know, that's going to be in Dallas, and you know, Canelo has to you know, look good in that fight for us to, you know, try to make that fight for September 2017, which is the date that Golden Boy had proposed to me.
Last question, Tom. Realistically, do you think this fight will be next year in September?
I hope so. I mean, all I can do is work on the fights that are realistic for this year and in the near future, and with every fight. And it's my job to build Gennady as much as possible. This will be actually his 4th sold-out arena around the world. Sold out. This will be the 3rd that he sold out consecutively between Madison Square Garden, here at the Forum, and now in the O2 in London. So that's a testament to his marketability, his international marketability, and all 3, plus the StubHub. When he fought Rubio, he broke the attendance record at the StubHub Center. So you really have to give him, he understands that he's got to put on a show for the fans, and the fans want to see him fight. They want to see a knockout.